I'm Chris. So I've recently retired, not quite 2 weeks, and I wanted to talk to you today about 13 summers. 13 summers. So why did I choose to retire at the age that I did, at 54? Well, it took planning over a number of years, but it also meant that when I made that decision, there are some sacrifices that you make as far as the financial side of things, retiring as early as I have at 54. But I've been thinking about this for a while. Last January, I went for a run with one of my friends who's a runner and a triathlete. So he enjoys his running, his cycling, and his swimming. And he retired at 54. When I was asking, why did you choose to retire at that age? It's a lovely thing to be able to do, but why did you choose to retire? And he spoke to me about 13 summers and the fact that he had 13 summers left where he thought he could still be as active as he wanted to be, doing the hobbies that he loves, doing his running, his cycling, and his swimming. And for him, the sacrifices were worthwhile of what it meant financially to be able to do the things that he loved. And that really resonated with me and was something that stuck in my head for the next year or so. 13 summers left. How can I make this happen so that I can do the things that I love doing? Some of you will know I love my running. So that was really important for me to be able to do the things that I wanted to do. Now, what also happened, which really brought this into perspective for myself, was that just before I left my company, there was an opportunity to apply to stay on for another 4 months, doing a job that would have been great fun, helping new people coming into the business, landing with the company and the organisation and getting them ready for their own careers. And I'd have loved to have done something like that. And financially, it would have worked out very nicely too. However, it would have cost me one of those 13 summers. And that's what was really nice, to have that chance to reflect and think about. Am I prepared to sacrifice one of those 13 summers, and one of those summers where I'm going to be hopefully in the best shape possible, for that amount of financial recognition? And it didn't take me long, I'm talking seconds, to go, no, this is not worth it for me. What's important to me is going to be that summer of doing stuff that I love, rather than the financial reward and recognition that would come from it. So if you're thinking about potentially retiring early, think about those summers that you've got left, what they call the go-go years, where you can get up and go and do the things that you want to do. It might not be running and swimming and cycling for you, but there might be a hobby, an interest that you've got, even if it's just travelling, having the health and the fitness that you want to have so you can enjoy those experiences. It might just be time with family. But I'd ask you just to think and reflect about how many of those summers can you grasp to make the most of your health and your well-being, to really throw yourself into the things that bring you joy. And ultimately that's it. It's about experiences and finding the stuff that you love and that brings you joy. So I hope that's helpful, gets you to think and reflect a little bit, which is the idea of these videos. But what I will say, and what I'll always finish with, have a great day.
Coming back for my ankles. Where you going now? Good boy.